Hi students, good morning. How are you? I hope you all are doing good. Please students stay home, stay safe. Students, in our last class we have discussed something about the matrices. Am I right? Yes. So in today's class also we are going to see something basic ideas in matrix. The reason is in the 10th grade you not learn that particular matrix, so without knowing the basic idea of that matrix we can't do anything in 11th grade. So I will teach whatever the basic ideas we need from the 10th grade book. So if you have the 10th grade book, please take down that and work out some problems from there. Understand? So in the last class I taught you what you mean by matrix, what do you mean by the order of a matrix. Have you remember? Then 4 types of matrix also I have discussed with you and I have sent the notes for you. So today we are going to learn the remaining types of a matrix. That day I have explained row matrix, column matrix, yes, and square matrix, everything you have learned that day. So today we are going to learn the remaining types of matrix. The next type of the matrix is triangular matrix, okay? Triangular matrix. The meaning for triangular matrix is, just you see this, a square matrix whose elements above or below the main diagonal are all 0, okay? The square matrix whose elements above or below the main diagonal are all 0. The meaning is, it is a square matrix. That day I have taught you square matrix means what? Number of rows must be equal to the number of columns. So how many rows are there? 3 rows and 3 columns are there. Same as that in this matrix also, 3 rows and 3 columns. So that day I have taught you square matrix means number of rows must be equal to the number of columns. So here 3 rows and 3 columns. So whether it's a square matrix? Yes. So if it is a square matrix, then only we can say about the triangular matrix. So first you need to check whether it's a square matrix. Yes, it's a square matrix. Now, whose elements above or below the main diagonal. So you know what you mean by diagonal. This is a diagonal, is it right? So this is a diagonal element. Above or below the diagonal element, all the elements will be 0. Now this is a diagonal element. Below all the elements are 0. If you draw and see like this, you will get one triangle. Correct? Same as that. In this example, you see, this is a diagonal, this is a diagonal, upper elements you see are all 0. So, if you need to say this, we will say this is lower triangular matrix, this is upper triangular matrix. So, now all of you understand what we mean by triangular matrix. So, the main diagonal, this is a main diagonal, upper elements must be 0 or lower element must be 0. If lower elements, all the lower elements are 0 means we will call that as lower triangular, upper means upper triangular matrix. So what do you mean by triangular matrix? A square matrix whose elements above or below the main diagonals are all 0. Understand students? Okay. Then next one is diagonal matrix. What do you mean by diagonal matrix? So first you need to know what you mean by diagonal matrix, then only this will be easy. So anyhow, it is a diagonal, is it right? Yes. So this all the types of matrix is possible only for in square matrix, okay? In a square matrix in which all the elements other than the main diagonals are 0, okay? So this is a main diagonal. Only the main diagonal there will be some elements, all others are 0. Understand? In a square matrix in which all the elements other than the main diagonal elements are 0. So this is a main diagonal elements, except this elements, all the elements are 0. Understand? So see there, this is a diagonal elements. What are the diagonal elements? 5, 2, 1. Except this, all the elements are 0. Understand? A square matrix in which all the elements other than the main diagonal elements are all 0. Understand? All of you understand? The square matrix in which all the elements other than the main diagonal elements are 0. Okay, so the main diagonals except the main diagonal elements, all the elements are 0. Next, unit matrix or identity matrix. What do you mean by unit? Unit means 1. S unit means what? 1. So unit matrix or identity matrix. The meaning is a scalar matrix having each element. So first you need to know what you mean by scalar matrix. See this. In scalar matrix, the diagonal matrix which show with all the diagonal elements are equal to K. There is a small difference between diagonal matrix and scalar matrix. What's the small difference, ma? Here in diagonal matrix, all the diagonal elements are all different. Is it right? Here it is 5, here it is 2, here it is 1. Yes? But in scalar matrix, if it is 5, it is also 5, it is also 5. So because of that, we are saying the definition is a diagonal matrix with all the diagonal elements are equal to K. Okay, so diagonal elements are all equal to K. Okay, so here the numbers will be different in diagonal matrix, but in the scalar matrix the diagonal elements are all same. Understand? So 5 means here 5, here 5. So everything it will be same. But in diagonal matrix it will be different. Then identity matrix, what's the difference? Here in this identity matrix means the diagonal elements are all 1. So it is 1 means 1, 1, 1. Okay, so in that there is a small difference between diagonal, scalar and unit matrix. Understand? Diagonal matrix means the main diagonal, all the elements are different. Unit matrix or identity elements matrix means diagonal elements are all unity. Unity means 1. Otherwise identity or 1. So scalar matrix means all the elements are equal to constant. So you may be 5, 6 or 7 or anything. All the diagonal elements must be same. Understand? You got some idea, I think so. So I will send this notes to you. You can go through that. No need to take down everything to your class works notes. I will say afterwards you can, whatever you need I will give. That time you can take it. Now no need to take anything to your class works. Understand? Okay. So now all of you understand what you mean by triangular matrix. Triangular matrix means except the main diagonal elements upper or lower must be 0. Diagonal matrix means diagonal elements are all different except the diagonal elements, all the elements are 0. Then in unit matrix or identity, the main diagonal elements are unity, that means 1 except that everything 0. Then scalar matrix means the diagonal elements are all same, that is equal to 1 constant. Understand? Then next we are going to see about multiplication of matrix with the scalar. How we will multiply a matrix with the scalar? Scalar means the meaning is a constant. Okay. So if there is, I gave one example for you. So 1, 2, 4, 3, minus 2, 8. Whether it's a matrix, S. We can multiply with any one of the scalar. That means I can multiply this matrix with the 2 or 5 or 10 or 20 or 25. So whatever may be the number I can multiply with here. So now I have multiplied with one scalar. Here the scalar is 2. Scalar means it's a constant. Okay. So now I have multiplied with the 2. Now each and every term we need to multiply with that 2. That is multiplication of matrix with scalar. Okay. So if it is 2a, a is given. If you need to find 2a, what you need to do? Each and every element you need to multiply with 2. So now see 2 into 1, 2. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 4, 8. 2 into 3, 6. 2 into minus 2, minus 4. 2 into 8, 16. So how we will multiply with the scalar? Each and every term you need to multiply by that particular constant. Understand, students? Okay. Next we are going to see about the negative of a matrix. What do you mean by negative of a matrix? It's not, but if it is a value is given, we need to find the minus. So a is given. What's the negative of that matrix? Minus a is the negative of a matrix. So each and every term you need to multiply with minus. So 2 will change as minus 2. If it is minus symbol, it will change as plus. That's the meaning. Okay. So same as multiplication of matrix with the scalar. So multiplication of matrix with the scalar means each and every term we will multiply by the constant. Yes, same as that. Negative of a matrix means each and every term we will multiply with the minus. Okay. So that's called the negative of a matrix. Okay. Then next one is addition and subtraction of matrices. How we will add and subtract two matrices. If we need to add and subtract two matrices, there is a condition. They have same order. Both also in same order. In the last class, I have taught you how we will find the order of a matrix. Is it right? So M cross N I have taught you. So order means m into n. M means number of rows, n means number of columns. So same as that I have given one example. So but one condition, if we need to add and subtract two matrices, both also must be in same order. If it is in same order, then only we can add and subtract the two matrices. So if we can check it here. How many rows are there? 2 rows and 3 columns. Am I right? Same as that, how many rows are there? 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so both also having the same order. So we can add two matrices. How will you add this, ma? A plus B. So A plus B is equal to 2 plus 3. Then minus 5 plus 6. Then 7 plus 2. That is corresponding we need to add. So here it is 2. Is it right? In the same place here what's there? 3. So 2 plus 3. Then minus 5 plus 6. Then 7 plus 2. Then 3 plus 4. Then 6 minus 2. Then 7 plus 3. Like that we need to add. So A plus B is equal to 5, 1, 9, 7, 4, 10. Okay. Same as then, if we need to subtract two matrices, how will I subtract? A minus B. So 2 minus 3. Then minus 5 minus 6. Then 7 minus 2. Then 3 minus 4. Then 6 minus of minus 2. 7 minus 3. So we will find the subtraction. So normal subtraction only, but you need to be very careful. If you need to add and subtract two matrices, both also will be in same order. Understand, students? So first you check it whether given is in same order. Afterwards corresponding. Here first row first element means that matrix also first row first element. Don't confuse that. Okay, first row first element must be added with the first row first element. Same as that subtraction means also first row first element must be subtracted with the first row first element. Understand, students? So A plus B, A minus B. Got it? All of you understand? I will give you some examples to work out in your home also. Okay? Okay. Let's move to the next one. Multiplication of two matrices. So now I have taught you how we will multiply by a scalar, how we will add and subtract, how we will find the negative of a matrix. It is very important. Multiplication of two matrices. So this only there is a lot of confusion you will make. If you don't know to multiply two matrices, we can't learn anything in matrices. So you need to be very careful and need to work out lot of problems. I will give 1 or 2 questions. But if you are seeing in your 10th grade book, there's a lot of problems are there. You can go through that whenever you are getting time. Please sit and work out that. Okay. Multiplication of two matrices. How we will multiply two matrices? Multiplication of two matrices is possible only when the number of columns of the first row. This is very important. This condition you need to learn very thoroughly. The condition is multiplication of two matrices is possible only when the number of columns of the first matrix is equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. What's the condition, ma'am? Number of columns. So for that I have to put an example for you. I will say by using the example, then only it will be very easy for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 is there. What is the order of this matrix? 2 row, 3 columns. Keep it in mind. That is 2 row, 3 columns. Understand? 2 row, 3 columns. Same as that. Here how many rows are there? 3 row, 2 columns. Okay. 2 row, 3 column. Here 3 row, 2 column. Now check it with the multiplication of two matrices is possible only when the number of columns of the first matrix is equal to that. So here this is 3. Yes, number of columns is equal to 3. Number of rows here is equal to 3. Whether both are equal? Yes. So keep it in mind. The number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Then only we can find the product. Otherwise we can't find the product. Understand all of you? So if you need to multiply two matrix, what's the condition? Number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Got it? It's a very important condition. If you know this, then only you can go through inside. So keep it in mind. Here 2 row, 3 column. Here 3 row, 2 column. So number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Then only we can multiply, otherwise we can't multiply. Sometimes if the given matrix is not included in this condition, what you need to conclude? Since the number of columns in the first matrix is not equal to the number of rows in the second matrix, therefore we can't find the product. That we need to conclude. Here we can find the product. The reason is number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Got it, ma'am? Okay. Now I will say and you how we will find the product of two matrices. So today when I am teaching one or two problems, you will get only 50% idea. If you are doing more and more problems, then only you will get thorough knowledge. So you need to work out lot of problems, otherwise it will be very difficult. Understand? Listen. Let us consider this as A matrix and another one matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need to find A cross B. Find the product of two matrices. Okay, first you need to check it. How many rows are there? 2 rows. How many columns are there? 3 columns. Same as that. How many rows are there? 3 rows, 2 columns. Yes, I said you number of, that is 2 rows, here 3 columns. Same as that, 3 rows, 2 columns. I have said to you number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Whether the condition is clear? Okay, so the condition is correct. So we can find the A cross B. So how will we find the A cross B? So you will feel somewhat difficult when you are writing directly. So I am first, if you are thorough, no problem. Up to that I will use one method for you. How means you keep it in mind, first row first column, then first row second column. Like that we need to do. For that I am using 1 7 like this. Then only it will be very easy for you. Same as that in 7 you write it 1, 2, 3. Then column 1, 3, 5. Okay, same as that. Then next also first row second column. So what is second column? 2, 4, 6. Same as that. Next, what is the next one? So this line denotes row. Okay, this line denotes column. Keep it in mind. This line denotes row. This line denotes column. So first row first column, first row second column. Then what you need to do? Second row first column, second row second column. So you will get some more confusion today. If you are doing more, then only it will be very easy. Then next one, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. What I did? First row first column. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5. First row second column. Then second row first column, second row second column. Okay, now you can multiply very easily. How we need to multiply means 1 into 1. Listen very carefully. 1 into 1. So 1 plus then 2 into 3, 6. Then 3 into 5 plus 15. Okay, same as that this one. 1 into 2. Then 2 into 4, 8. 3 into 6 plus 18. Okay, then next 4 into 1, 4. 2 into 3, 3 into 5, 15. Same as that here. 4 into 2, 8. 2 into 4, 8. 3 into 6, 18. Understand? 1 into 1, 2 into 3, 3 into 5. Same as that. 1 into 2, 2 into 4, 3 into 6. This one is not necessary. You don't know how to multiply two matrix. Because of that, when you are thorough, you can avoid that and you can use directly. Up to that, you practice this. Okay. Then you add it. Add it, you will get the answer for it. Add it. 22. Then 28. 15 plus 10, 25. 18 plus 16, 30. This is answer for A class. I will give one more example for you, then only you will get some more knowledge. So I will give one more example for you. This and this. Another one. A equal to minus 3, 6, 4, 3, 2 minus 3. B equal to 3, 2, 4 minus 2. Okay, we need to find A cross B. Find A cross B. Find out how will I find A cross B? First row, first column, first row, second column. Is it right? So we will use the 7 method. Then only it will be very easy for you. 7. First you need to check how many rows are there. 3 row, 2 column. Here 2 row, 2 column. Whether these two are same? Yes. So product it will be, we can find the product. So first row, first element. Then here 3, 4. Then minus 3, 6, 2 minus 2. Then next row 4, 3. Here 3, 4. Then 4, 3, 2 minus 2. Then same as that last one. 2 minus 3, 3, 4. Same as that. 2 minus 3, 2 minus 2. You can check it here. This all the elements will be same. This all the elements will be same. This all the row elements. So row elements, this one same as this one. This one same as this one. This one same as this one. Okay. You get 2 or 3 problems when you are doing it will be very easy. Okay. So 3 into minus 3. So same symbol minus 9. Yes. Then plus 6 into 4, that is 24. Then 3 into 2, that is minus 6. 6 into minus 2, that is minus 2. Then same as this here. 4 into 3, 12. 3 into 4, 2. Then 4 into 2, 8. 3 into minus 2, minus 6. Then 2 into 3, 6. Minus 3 into plus 4, minus 2. Then 2 into 2, 4. Minus into minus, plus. Got it? Okay. Now you can subtract. Minus 9 plus 24 means 15. Then this one is minus 18. Then 24. Then 2 minus 6. Got it? So you keep it in mind. We can check that. How much? 3 into 2, here 2 into 2. These two are same. So what's the balance? 3 into 2. So whatever the answer you are getting must be in 3 row 2 column. Check it, 3 row 2 column. Yes, correct. So our order is correct. 3 row 2 column. You can check it. 3 row 2 column. That must be your answer. Okay. So I think now you get some knowledge. Shall I give some problems to work out? Will you do? Okay. Just you try. Take down these two questions. A matrix I have given, B matrix I have given, A plus B and A minus B. Then we need to find 4A. 4A means we will multiply by a scalar. I taught you. A plus B how will I find with respect? We will add. Subtraction means we will subtract. Multiply with the scalar means multiply this with each and every term with the 4. Then A plus B, now I have taught you 2 questions I have given. Then one more if I did. A is equal to if you have any doubt, you can ask with me. Just we will recall today's portion again. Just take down this homework. We will recall today's portion. So I have taught you what we mean by triangular matrix. Triangular matrix means except the main diagonal, upper or lower must be 0. Upper 0 means upper diagonal, upper triangular. Lower 0 means lower triangular. Then diagonal matrix means a square matrix in which all the elements other than the main diagonal all are 0. Then in unit matrix and identity, the diagonal elements are all unity. That means 1 except all the 0. Scalar matrix means a diagonal matrix with all the diagonal elements are equal to constant. Then next one, multiplication of matrix with the scalar means we will multiply a matrix with any one of the constant. Negative means A is given means minus A we can find. Then addition of subtraction of matrix, I have taught you one condition. If we need to add and subtract two matrix, both also having the same order with the first row first element means next also first row first elements you need to add. Then multiplication of two matrices, you need to check it whether it is possible for number of columns of first matrix is equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Then only the multiplication of two matrix is possible. Then I have taught you 2 or 3 problems. Please students keep it in mind, this is not your 11th grade portion, it is just from your 10th grade book. This all the things you need to learn in the 10th grade. Just I have recalled that everything here. For we will learn everything in the 11th grade deeply. Because of that, first we need to know this all the things. So one more class I will conduct you the basic idea in matrix, then only you will be very thorough. So if you have any doubt, you can ask with me. Please students, do the homework and send it to me. If you have any doubt, clarify with me. Students, please stay home, stay safe. Okay children, thank you. We will meet in the next